Hi, I'm Chad Carter. I'll be at the Mid-Atlantic Jazz Festival on Saturday, February the 15th at 7:30 in the club room. So hopefully you can come out and check me out. In my band, I have a wonderful ensemble, my usual suspects. I've got Keith Kilgo on drums, James King on bass, Antonio Parker will be on the alto, and my musical director and pianist, Frank Owens. So it should be a lot of fun. Primarily be doing a lot of jazz standards and some of the music from my recent recording entitled Let Me Love You. And there'll also be a couple of new things that you haven't heard from me before. I always like to throw in something new. So hopefully you come out and check that out. I got into singing primarily out of curiosity. I was always told from different music teachers that I had growing up that I had a nice voice, but I was too shy. And at some point in time, I came in contact with Ronnie Wells and found out she had a wonderful offering of a jazz vocal workshop. And I tried that, and I fell in love with it, and fell in love with Ronnie and Ron Elliston, and as they say, the rest is history. So I was hooked. The different artists that I listened to would be folks that I grew up with in the house. My parents played everyone from Pavarotti to Sly and the Family Stone. On the jazz side, they played Charlie Parker, Nat King Cole, Johnny Mathis, any number of people. They played Billy Eckstine, a lot of Frank Sinatra, actually. So those are just some of many that were played. Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, all the greats they played in the house. So those were my influences, even at a time where I didn't realize that they would later be major influences in my singing. What can artists do? What can we do to get new audiences engaged? You know, that's a good question, and that's one that I wrestle with all the time, actually. I think that all we can really do is continue to be true to who we are, speak truth through our music, and I think that people gravitate toward music that comes from the heart, and jazz certainly is that. And jazz certainly is a music that is a reflection of not only your individual experience, but that of many in the community that one comes from. And I think that our jazz artists should continue to do that, but also continue to explore the boundaries of music and jazz, much like Miles Davis had his young guys who he would bring along to do the same thing. And that's a challenge, breaking out of traditional ways of doing things. But I think that that's important as well, not only to stick to tradition, but also to try new, inventive and things with the music. There are some artists who are out now that I particularly like, who have been able to meld hip-hop and jazz in a way that was not corny. It doesn't seem arbitrary. One of which is Robert Glasper. I really like what he's done. Actually, one of our very own from here, Ben Williams, has done an excellent job doing that, I think. And a vocalist who I particularly admire at this point in time, who's doing a great job with bringing the old and the new and being true to who he is a great vocalist. And I think he's got a CD out now called Liquid Spirit, and that guy's name is Gregory Porter. He's an awesome vocalist. So those are some people that I use as barometers for kind of where we can take the music and bring it into today. Please come check me out. I'll be at the Mid-Atlantic Jazz Festival on Saturday, 7:30 in the club. Come out and have some fun with me. And of course, if you see this before then, I'm always open to suggestions. I might just add the tune you like to my show, so come check me out. See you soon.
How little